is there anything else that, people starting out, like, what would I need to know? I mean, you mentioned a lot here, from getting everything set up and making sure that you're look like a business in the eyes of lenders and the eyes of people you do business with, but also having a business credit card as a way to get started for yourself, just to make things easier so you're not messing up your personal credit score, because that's going to be problematic if it is
Yep.
lower, right? Is there anything else in terms of getting started so you can?
Well, I would say the first 90 days, working both sides, like working out there, finding wholesalers who are going to send you good deals,
Mm,
realtors who are going to send you good deals, but also finding the lenders, the bankers, and everyone who want to and love to work with real estate like
makes
real
sense.
estate
Yeah, yeah.
investors, because not all of them do, not all the realtors either. So it is setting up that team you
Hmm.
over here, like who's the best bank, or where can I get this line of credit, or like setting everything up and just spending a little bit of time every day, just making some calls, introducing, finding the banks.
Yeah, yeah.
Like here in Colorado and Oklahoma, there's definitely banks who love to work with investors, and there's ones that have no interest.
To making sure you have those bankers, but also wholesalers and realtors. That's
Yeah.
one I wasn't aware of. Can you? I actually don't really know what a wholesaler is in the context of real estate. Sorry.
So when you're building your business, you need to find good deals.
Okay.
This whole business is based on finding deals that are undervalued and creating the value by your repairs.
Mm.
Wholesalers, their whole focus is just finding properties and selling them to people who want to fix them up, keep them as rentals. So they're like a big marketing machine. They spend tons of money on
Oh.
Google, like We Buy Ugly Homes. They're a wholesaler. They keep
Oh,
selling,
okay,
but
okay.
they
So they're making
that's-
money because of an economy of scale. So they buy as many as they can. They gobble
they
them
don't
up.
even buy them. What they do
Uh-huh.
is they get a contract on them. Say someone passed away and left a house to some kids,
Yeah.
and the house is a horror. I mean, like it's just in disrepair, and they can't just put it on the market.
Okay.
So they'll go to someone like a wholesaler and say, "Hey, I'll sell you this home for 200 grand because it just needs all this work." And the wholesaler would go like, "Well, if it's fixed up, it's worth 400. Yeah, I'll buy it for 200." And then they'll go to you as an investor and say, "Hey, you buy it from me for 225."
Okay.
So they just made 25 grand for trading paper. Maybe they closed on, maybe they didn't. Maybe they just
Oh,
signed
yeah.
you the
That
contract
makes
to buy it,
sense.
and you paid them 25 grand.
But they have that whole infrastructure set up to do that because
That's all they do is market.
They have those relationships. They're
Yeah.
marketing, so they know, so that the people. Is
Yeah.
it the bank that goes to them? Who
No,
was
they
it?
go. All they do is advertise through Google, through mailers, through
Yeah.
anybody that they think wants to sell a house because it's in disrepair.
Oh, okay. I was just
And they go
misunderstanding it.
they go
Yeah.
to the seller direct.
Gotcha. So that
They
family that
negotiate.
inherited
Yeah,
that
yeah.
house, they selling. Okay.
They
Sorry.
negotiate it. They go through the whole process. They set everything up.
Okay.
So you as an investor don't have to go through negotiating with, people who are in distress and all those kind of things. It's already done for you. That's what you're paying for.
Yeah.
You're just paying for people to find you good deals
Mhm.
that you can make money on. And they'll find you good deals sometimes, not all the time. But that's their whole purpose in life, is to find under market properties and hand them over to investors for a fee.
So they
So
make a
that's
little bit on each house.
Yep.
And then
But they don't
if
have
you have a relationship with them, then they're going to reach out to you. They're like, hey, well, I know somebody that will typically buy this
Yep.
for, the price that I want for 225.
Yep.
But then you're still getting a great deal too, because like
Yep.
you said, it's worth 400 when
Yeah.
it's ready. So it's doing your math, knowing that, okay, maybe I put 100 into it and then I make, what is that, 75K, up
Yep.
off of the house.
Yep.
If I put 100 into it if it was in disrepair.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
some other costs like selling costs and everything, but you're right on.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's what you have to do. That is, you have to. The wholesaler goes 225. What you can have this for, and you have to go walk through and go like, yeah, it's going to take me 175,
Mhm.
whatever. And the more you're in this, the easier that gets. It seems like a lot, but you walk 50 or 100 properties. Pretty soon you walk through one and you're like, yeah, it's going to cost me, and you're
You
pretty
just
close.
know. Yeah, that makes
You're pretty
sense.
close. So that is, like setting everything up and doing it. We have the money side, but it's also finding the good deals. You need both, because you
Mhm.
can't find good deals without money, and it's no good to have money if you don't have good deals. So they both work.
Gotcha,
So
yeah.
finding these team members that's going to deliver good properties to you,
Yeah.
because you're too busy making sure everything's fixed up, doing everything else. People don't have time to find properties, fix them up, get them rented, get them sold, whatever.
So the wholesalers and realtors are the team.
Yep.
The ones that like working with investors.
Yep.
And then you also want to make sure you have a good team in terms of your lenders. because you need the money. Like you said,
Yep.
you need both of those. You need the properties and the lenders. So really, it's like a team providing both of those things.
Yep.
Okay, that makes
Yep.
sense.
And you just manage making sure that the numbers are right when you buy, the numbers are right with the money, and it's there when they need to close. Because this business is really time sensitive. Because if someone's going to sell you a deal, they want to close it fast, and they don't want a bunch of, headaches like inspection reports and all that stuff. Because if you buy a house that's, for 225, that's going to be worth 400. It needs some work.
Yeah. So
You're not
you
gonna
know.
Yeah, you're not going to be pinching. But today that's what I really wanted to go through is what would help. What are some of the steps that help people accelerate through this, get it done right, so they can create the life they want? Because there are hundreds and hundreds of people just that I know who've created in 2 to 3 years a lifestyle that most people are envious of. But they also went out and did it correctly and did the work, and it's a beautiful thing when they do it.